All right, today we're gonna be working on our lemon of a camper. We're gonna be removing one of the air conditioners and putting in a vent fan. I'm gonna explain why this is gonna make the camper even better in this video, so let's get started. Basically, one of the air conditioners in here, this one, in the main room, did not work when we bought this used camper. So one of the ways that we took care of that is that we installed an off-grid air conditioner here in the master bedroom. This can run straight off batteries and it can run a lot longer than one of these can. So we decided to put this air conditioner here so that Tina and I can enjoy it when we're boondocking and everything. And then we're gonna be taking this one, because this one actually works, and we're gonna move it into the main room, and then we're gonna put a vent fan in its place. And I've always thought, hey, it'd be cool if the air conditioner could double as a vent fan. I ordered a vent fan on Amazon. I think it was about $199, 200 bucks. This is the Max Air fan. You see the one up there? It has a much larger fan than some of the cheaper ones, so that's the one that I wanted to go with. And I think this one actually has a motor where it'll lift up the lid and it'll shut it if it rains. But first things first, we're gonna need a spot for this to go. And I'm gonna remove this air conditioner and get ready for moving that one over here. All of the air conditioners in this camper are the same. They are all the Coleman Mach quiet ones, and so we can move them around without having to worry about like ducting and all of that stuff. So I think we should be good to go there. JJ wants me to come over here and say hi to him in his bed. What's up, buddy? Good. Good. Let's get to work. So somebody told me that it's possible that this air conditioner might just need like a new capacitor. The way I understand it, correct me if I'm wrong, the capacitor, if it's bad, keeps the compressor from running. That's why it doesn't cool. But this one, I could hear the compressor running, so I don't think the capacitor is the issue.
No, we're
Let's talk a little bit about efficiency, okay? One of the reasons why I was cool with changing out these air conditioners is that I wanted a super efficient air conditioner. That's what that off-grid one is all about. The most I've seen it take is about 900 watts on the hottest day. I'm pretty impressed with it. Puts out some really nice cold air. Let's go look and see how the air conditioner is working. So yeah, everything looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to an efficient way of cooling in here, and it does work, right? It's just might not be as powerful or as strong as these, which makes sense because it doesn't draw as much power. Now, one of the things I'm worried about introducing here, all right, JJ just fell off his bed, but I think he's okay. One of the things I'm worried about introducing by removing is like a spot on the roof to like warm up. It's not as insulated. This thing is not the most powerful air conditioner, but it works well. Like, I mean, it's already cool in here. Now I do gotta cut the power off though, so I can take that out. Okay, I better go check on JJ, then we're gonna go up on the roof. All right, guys, unfortunately, it started to rain a little bit out here. So I cracked the seal on the air conditioners, but I didn't really move them, so I think they'll be okay. We're gonna do some cleaning. I'll keep talking, just in case I say something that's worthy. What do you do with the extra stuff? What do you do with this? Where do you put this so that at some point you'll remember I have another screen for this? Store it up there, store it up here, put it in the box and then put it in your garage. That's gonna look nice. You gotta see this. You got it? You got it. Way to go, buddy. All right, hello guys. So it's 4:15. The rain has stopped, but I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and give it a whirl up top. We're gonna go bring the fan up, bring the butyl tape up, screws and all that, and screw it down so that we can have it up there. Move that air conditioner out of the way. I will disconnect power and shut off the inverters. So let's go do it. Just a kind of a note here. I shut off the power, shut off all the 120 volt power. You can see the microwave is shut off. But the air conditioner is still running. Why is that? Because it runs directly on 24 volt battery. All right, let's go up on the roof. All right, so I gotta unhook the power. I can unhook it. What is this? Okay, so these are kind of interesting. I always thought these connectors, where you just lift them up and then you pull it out. We gotta take that off too. Nathan's gonna start working on that. We gotta take it off because it's got a crack in it. All right, make sure it don't fall through the hole. Oh man, it's heavy. Oh, it's a little too big. What? How is this possible? Oh boy. Okay, well, dry fit kind of fits. Wait a second. I don't want this thing to catch the wind, that's for sure. Yeah, let's do that right. Okay, you gotta put it so it doesn't catch the wind. So the hinge is on the front. Can you imagine, like driving down the road, rips it off? Who are you talking to? Is that right? Nathan, I'm a little embarrassed. That's better, thanks. He is a good kid. Dude, I can feel the cold air coming up this hole. It's kind of fun. We got it up here and it's on. I'm gonna leave the wrap on until I die core it. He's doing pretty good. If you poke your screwdriver. Dude, you're doing really well though.
Look how clean that is.
I don't know. All right, guys, anybody out there that needs some roof work done?
No, I'm not doing this ever again.
He'll take your wine guard off for 10 bucks.
I won't.
How about this, okay? If you ever see us at a show and you buy an Insti-Connect, you can hire him for, what do you say, 100 bucks? 100 bucks, he'll take your wine guard off.
Oh, boy.
And he'll do a good job like this. Okay, so in your air conditioner, you will have 2 wires. One's kind of a brown one that has a bunch of little wires in it, this one here, and then you'll have a thicker wire, which is pretty common that they run all over these campers, which is usually 12 volts. And so this one with the white, at least on my camper, was in the air conditioner marked negative, and this one here, I'm just guessing the red one is gonna be positive. So I hooked it up, and it started, what it did was these lights right here started blinking red, and then I just turned it on, and it turned it on. Tap the button and it goes up, and it'll keep going up unless you tap it again. Now, we got 2 ways that this can do it. So this is kind of a cool fan, is we can go out or we can go in. So this is sucking the air out of the room. This one right here will go in, okay? And I clicked it, and now it's stopping, and it's turning around. And it's running. Now I'm gonna shut the air conditioner off for just a second. I can hardly hear it. Orange, purple, red, and that was it, red. 10 speeds. You feeling better? After you fell off your bed? Yeah. We shut it off, then it automatically shuts the vent here, or the top. It's pretty cool. Okay, so now we're gonna measure and cut the shroud. I'm gonna figure out how to put the wiring up here. So I'm just gonna set you over here. So I left the cap on the hot wire, and I'll shut it off at the breaker box. So I just wrap these with some electrical tape too, just to kind of preserve them. And I'm gonna put this on. So I'm pretty happy with how this is going right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and die core it up there just because Nathan took off the wine guard thing, and now there's a huge hole up there, so I gotta cover that up. So I'm gonna bring a couple tubes of die core up there. I can always cut this later, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that right now. I just like to reuse this die core stuff. Now I will usually come back up like tomorrow or something, or a few days, just to check it out and make sure it all laid down. I still have the power off. I can probably swap these air conditioners real quick. If there is a cool thing about having a camper that's a lemon, means you can really do stuff with it, right? Like if I would have bought a brand new camper, I don't know if I would have even thought about putting in that off-grid system in the front. But there was no hesitation in this one. I thought the only thing that I was hesitating about was I was thinking that it was gonna be a lot of work. And it wasn't that bad. It just so happened that the tubes were like the perfect length, and everything just fit really well. Now this thing still has 3 air conditioners, but one that can be run anywhere. Okay, let's go downstairs. I'll see you inside. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook it up and turn it on. Before I even spend time putting shrouds on and everything, I'm gonna make sure that it works. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, that kind of hurt. All right, where was I? B, blue. Am I bleeding? No, I don't think so. I hooked it up. I'm gonna go plug it in. Everything's plugged in. Let's give it a whirl. 65. Dude, oh man, I busted it off the ceiling. I do like how quiet it is. I was just like, hey, kapow. It's cold. I wouldn't say though that it's colder than the other room. Okay, now with this running, I won't be able to tell the power being used. Wait a second. So I think I do have it running on battery. All right, 775 plus, let's round it up to 800. 800 plus 620. Yeah, we'll even it out. Let's say 1400, right? So 1400 watts to run this thing right now is what it's pulling from the system. It's over 1400 watts. That is the whole system pulling right there. So it could be something else too. Like there's no other big loads being run right now, like the hot water heater or anything. It could be overhead from the device itself. But that's 1400 watts to run this air conditioner right up here. It is a quiet one. It's 13K, I believe. But compared to that one, where the most I've ever seen out of that one was 800 to 900 watts, it's a lot. All right, guys, I have to apologize. I just went ahead and did it without showing you. I put all the screws back in. Basically, it was the same as reverse, right? Same as taking it all out. Just put it right back in. Everything's in, and it's all working, and it's good to go. So I was like, you know what, I just want to finish this. I didn't cut this today, so I'll do that maybe tomorrow. All right, well, I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. All right, good afternoon. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Fan works well. What I like about the fan is you can just come click it off, and it'll just shut itself off. Now that the air conditioner's done, we're gonna finish up this project. So I'm gonna measure around and see how much I have to cut off. So it's about an inch. I'm gonna pull this down, measure in an inch on this thing, and then use my jigsaw to cut it. One thing you could do too is just use like a cutting wheel and cut it. I'm gonna cut a little bit more than an inch because there's quite a bit of leeway in there. I'm gonna go inch and an eighth. All right, I think I'm gonna use my cutting wheel since I have it all hooked up already. All right, the only bad part about this is that it has all this stuff on it. I'm just gonna shave it off. I'm just checking to make sure there's no like burrs or anything because there was a spot where it was pretty tight. This looks real good. Look at that. Boom! Okay, so there you have it. That's it. We got the air conditioner all hooked up. It's cooling. You can tell it's cooling because the little snowflake is on right there. 500 watts is what it's using right now. To keep this on at a nice steady temperature would run 500 watts at night. And then if it cycles at all, drops down to 20 watts. If you're thinking about how to make your camper nice and cool and you have a battery pack of at least 24 or 48 volts, this could be a great option for you. Not only can you run it directly off your battery and save lots of power, but that also means that you don't need to have such a big inverter in your camper because you're not running 120 volt loads. You're running a 24 volt load straight from it. Then your inverter's left to do other things in the camper like run your coffee maker or anything like that. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to help. Thanks much. Hope you're having a great day. This video, of course, was brought to you by the InstaConnect system for the best internet on the road, made by a traveler for travelers to get you great internet where you like to be. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.